In one July 1967 article entitled, the quote, Tenderloin Transsexual, an anonymous transsexual woman and Tenderloin resident recalled the, quote, sisterhood and community feeling she found through working in a Queens hotel, which provided low-cost housing to transsexual women and effeminate gay youth who had fled abusive families. With the money she earned from working in the Queens hotel, the Tenderloin transsexual paid for feminizing hormones and enrolled in college with the goal of becoming a philosophy teacher. While many of her contemporaries viewed women such as her as naturally drawn to sex work due to employment discrimination and psychological trauma, the Tenderloin transsexual seemed offended by this presumption. Writing in a distinctly judgmental and defensive tone, she explained, quote, the average woman doesn't walk the street after 11 p.m., neither do I. I have no police record and there hasn't been any public problem in my past. I'm a clean person. My room is clean and I feel I live a good life. Despite her middle-class aspirations, the Tenderloin transsexual was no distant observer of the underground sexual economy. In all likelihood, she directly profited from the sexual labor of the girls who lived in her hotel. As Susan Stryker and Joseph Plaster have shown, staff at Queens hotels routinely charge sex workers extra money to bring clients into their rooms, typically around $3 per client, helping supplement hotel workers' low wages. And although the Tenderloin transsexual did not sell sexual services, she likely interacted with sex workers on a daily basis, took their money, and used their money to pay her college tuition. Like many transsexual women I encountered in the archives, the Tenderloin transsexual actively participated in sex workers' social and economic networks, even as she disavowed sex workers as distinct from, quote, the average woman. In our roundtable discussion, I hope we consider this enmeshment of transfemininity and sex work, and I also hope we consider how certain forms of labor are celebrated as a signal of one's moral virtue and human value, whereas other kinds of labor are treated as evidence of perversion and monstrosity and unfitness for participation in public life.